2, 3.
Today I'm giving a have-to speech. My guests today are my older sister Morgan, my mom, and my dad. When I wake up, the other side of the bed is cold. There's a house in Paris, covered in vines, with 12 little girls and 2 straight lines. These 2 stories, Madeline and The Hunger Games, started out as a creative story. Started out by just an idea in the author's head. I will be teaching you today how to write such a story. First, you need your materials. A couple stacks of paper, 4 or 5 pencils, and probably 30 or 40 erasers. Or, if you're more technologically advanced than I am, you probably use a computer. And then you have to create your idea. It can be anywhere when you have an idea. At the doctor's office, at the grocery store, or in the middle of the night. But when you do have an idea, don't just say, oh, I'll write it down later. Write it down as soon as you have the idea so you never lose it. And then get to writing. Start by just writing an introduction, introducing your characters, and telling what the story might be about. And if you get to the point where you start reading it and say, I really don't like this, and you start over, that's okay. That's why you have stacks of paper. It might take 4, 5, 6 tries just to get the introduction right. And then, when you do start writing, just go with the flow. Don't stop for anything. And when you do have to stop, find a good place to stop. Finish your page, finish your paragraph, or if you're writing your novel, finish your chapter. That way you never lose that flow. At the end of the writing process, go through, grab a dictionary, grab a thesaurus, and find words that are very repetitive, such as beautiful, or she said, or and then, and substitute those with more exotic words. Like instead of using boring, use monotonous. It's the same meaning, but it gives more of a better quality to your speech, to your story. And when you are finished, if you feel confident with it, have someone proofread it. Have someone fix your grammar mistakes or your other mistakes. And that way it makes your story better. And when you get to the point where you think you're very confident with it, post it online. There is multiple places you can post stories online. Either you can even do it on Facebook, you can do it on MySpace, if everyone still uses MySpace, or Wattpad is an app for story writers. And so when you get to that point, you can post it, just go ahead and post it, let all the world see it. And never be afraid of people's criticism, because everyone has a different opinion about everything. And always remember that no matter what people think about it, you took the time, it was your dedication, your idea that you wrote about, so it's awesome. Thank you very much for coming to my speech. I skipped like half my stuff, but